Okay, today we're going to be using the can stove that we created in our previous video. We're going to be actually demonstrating how you can cook with it, and we're going to cook a box of macaroni and cheese, me and my daughter together. I got the clock here for video purposes so you can see how long it takes. I will be cutting in and out of the video for time purposes for the video, so it won't be so long, but that way you can see the time at least. It's 9 o'clock right now, p.m., and that way you'll be able to see the time that it actually takes us to do this. So first thing, we're going to get our can of heat filled up here. If I can open it. They put some pretty good seals on it. And I'm not going to measure it, but you can measure it figure out how much for each thing you're going to cook, but I pretty much just know about how much to put in there. I fill it up till I see it get about halfway in the can, and then from there it just kind of settles. With a lighter. We'll apply our stand that I built. Nothing fancy, just a simple stand to brace our pan of water. Let's go ahead and get that lit. It may be hard to see with the light on, but you can kind of see it there. It's lit. We'll go ahead and wait for it to prime up before we apply our pan. In my pan I already have water in it, so we're that much further along, ready to go. And of course there's our bird whisperer, likes to talk to animals. Alright, as you can see, we got a good burner going. We'll go ahead and apply the pan over the heat. That way we can get that water to start boiling. Try to get it centered. As you can see, I got a flame under there. So right now I'm going to go ahead and cut the video so we can give it time for the water to boil. Once the water starts boiling, I'll start the time back again. Okay, it's been roughly about 10 minutes or so. We ought to have a boil, or pretty close to a boil by now. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, we got a good boil going. So go ahead and add the macaroni, baby. My daughter's gonna add the macaroni to our water. Hold the handle while you stir it. Just give it a few good stirs. Get it mixed up in there real good. Alright, let's put the lid back on it. Okay, and we'll let that cook for a few minutes. She's been dying to make this video. Okay, I guess what I'll do, so that we're not just totally bored sitting here waiting for macaroni to cook, I'll go ahead and stop the video again until the noodles are moist and soft, and then we'll continue there. Alright, okay, we've been cooking for a little bit. Let's check on it. So my daughter can maybe give it another stir. You ready? Okay, hold the handle. Just make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. Yeah, it's cooking pretty good. Let's put the lid back on it again. Alright, we'll give it a few more minutes of cook time. So we ought to be just about ready. Want to come stir it one more time and check the noodles, see if they're good? Yeah. Yeah, just set the lid there on the pepper chow. There you go. How are the noodles looking? They looking pretty done? They are looking pretty good. Why don't you go get the strainer ready so we can strain it in the sink. So as you can see, the noodles are pretty much done. We still got a pretty good boil going. It's 9:23. We started this video at about 3 minutes after about 20 minutes or so. You can have you a pan of macaroni cooked using a can burner stove, homemade, with your own hands. And once again, from our first video, I talked about it. We use this for our source, our fuel source, heat. It's a seasonal item, sold mainly in the winter time because it's a antifreeze for your gas lines and stuff like that. You can also use denatured alcohol. Let me show you that. I've actually used this once to burn with. Worked pretty good. It's the only can I got, so I'm just kind of saving this until I run out of the heat. But this also works really well for burning on the can stove. So for video purposes, I'm not going to show you all how to add cheese to macaroni because I think everybody in the civilized world knows how to add cheese to macaroni. So, but anyway, that's cooked macaroni right there, and from there you just add the rest of your ingredients: butter, milk, cheese, whatever floats your boat. And that's how we do it with our homemade burner stove. Looky there, guys, our finished product. Just listen to that sound. Isn't that sound of bliss? And one happy cook right there, ready to eat her macaroni and cheese. You gonna share it with me?
Yeah.
Yeah? What about Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that's it.